I took a night security job at a storage facility because I couldn't sleep anymore. The manager hired me almost instantly and gave only one rule. After midnight, I wasn't allowed to leave the office unless there was an emergency. When I asked why, he paused too long before saying, "Just trust me." The job was quiet. Too quiet. 64 security cameras covered every aisle, every gate, every corner. Except one. Camera 32 showed row F, but right in the middle was a dark gap between units F12 and F14. The facility map skipped F13 entirely. I assumed it was a labeling mistake until my fourth shift. At exactly 2:13 a.m., I heard knocking. 3 slow taps. Not loud. Careful. Like someone testing if anyone was listening. I checked the monitors. Nothing moved. The gate was locked. The lot was empty. Then the knocking came again, closer this time, echoing through the metal rows outside the office. Against the rules, I grabbed my flashlight and walked toward row F. That's when I saw it. A storage door stood between F12 and F14 where the empty space should have been. The metal looked older than the others, darker, almost damp. It was slightly open, and cold air drifted out even though it was a warm night. I called out, asking if someone was inside. For a few seconds there was only silence. Then a voice answered from the darkness. Soft. Human. Relieved. Finally someone knew. Every instinct told me to leave, but I stepped closer and shined my light inside. The beam didn't reach a back wall. The space stretched too far, disappearing into shadow. I think the door closed again. The voice said, "Can you hold it?" The metal door suddenly shifted downward with a grinding sound. I grabbed the handle without thinking and pulled it back up. The metal felt freezing cold, like it had been outside in winter. "Thank you," the voice whispered, "closer now." I asked how long they'd been in there. A long pause followed. "I work nights," they said slowly, "or I used to." The door pressed downward again.